front line tank to force out, to use his buyback to force Mineski's engagement, but at the same time, heroes like Queen of Pain can potentially do that. Beastmaster can actually do that.
Again deployed, and the siege round billion commences. They swap, he suffers off.
Nice, nice! But they did reset one!
Silences EGM and gets away, so great poise there, the pressure by Raging Potato. Still no guns. They try to go high gun again, and again, they just can't do it.
EGM has a stolen swap. The double force out from Ake and EGM also saving Loda's life there. Not just the first time when he got swapped heads in, but also the second time when he got sprouted up. Loda would look to be in a lot of trouble, but this force out from Alliance just winning them that fight, and putting Mineski once again onto the back foot, and Mineski just starting to lack damage. The bristleback's so tanky.
And they could kill him if they could lock him down. But he gets locked out, he gets forced back back, they can see a little bit of keeper for white. They just don't get to focus him in these fights. And so Alliance will renew their push on the waves. The top lane shoved in, they'll go address bottom as S4 rotates there together with EGM. Looks like we might be waiting for our next rush in. As the game goes later, I know earlier guys you said you have Mineski skilled very well in the late game. We've got an incredibly unconventional spirit here. Clearly EGM able to do more thus far. Do you see Mineski falling off? Do you see them being able to take Alliance to that 50, 60, 70 minute mark if it goes there? Traditionally that is Alliance's home turf. They love to play the late game.
I mean, that's a team who sometimes maybe fall apart in the ultra late game with a bad decision. We saw them in a few long games. They lost one game against MVP with negative. So thoughts like that are going to be creeping in their mind. And one of the biggest, perhaps, downfalls of their last late game is they're not getting... Yeah, you've got the utility from your supports to save people, but they haven't actually got farmed. Alliance supports have got 4-star. Aghanim Scepter on Ake's keeper of life. He's actually like he's farmed as some of these core heroes almost, so...
Their support duo is almost double the net worth of the Mineski support duo.
Yeah. I mean, Ake has more farm than both Mineski supports combined.
It's pretty bad. But Mineski are not to be defeated just yet. They march down mid again.
Committing to Shiva's guard on Death Bomb, no buyback on Raging Potato. They really want to take this fight.
This will be a head-on clash. Alliance lanes are not that close where they can just go for the split push, unless this turns into an incredibly long siege. The sigil flies high. Above the Mineski forces, and in comes that Prophet once more under the bridge for the third time. Maybe the fifth time in the time is the we'll be able to re-engage here. Still going big, low to low, really earning, even with the spirits like they do. It's coming to bring them down on the south side of the
Nice! 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 Nice!
Alliance hold, and now they push it up. Bulldog on the trees. He's got the hawk flying high. Hunting the nature's prophet through the trees. Goes for the self-sprout. Are they ready for this? Alliance have brought down 3. None of them with buyback. And they may just march down mid.
That was effectively a 5v10. All 5 Alliance heroes had buyback. Mineski, 0 buybacks. They were fully committed to that one. They buy the Shiva's guard on Death Prophet. They bought out on their entire team to
sa pagiging bolo.
sit back like, okay, this push is coming. Okay, we need incentive to get buyback. Well, everyone's like, okay, I got buyback, you got buyback, we got buyback. Let's just, we can just go for this fight, like, no problem.
And on top of those buybacks, they now have new items here. The Queen of Pain Blinken Sphere coming out. Assault Cuirass completed for the Bristleback. Pretty late by Bristle standards, but considering the other items he's gone for, Loda is going to be a beast in these fights. And Alliance, imbued with those buybacks, rotate to the bottom lane. They work on the sigil. That will drop first. But now the real structural damage can begin. Still 40 seconds without the Nature's Prophet. Death Prophet 10 seconds away. And even when she's back, she wanted the exorcism for a couple more, but there's the old on the Jewel. He's down. Alliance in the hole. Dragon Boogie, not only for the Manila Major Alliance, but perhaps the TIA Mike ones as well, are staying the course. They get the Spirit Siphon off on Loda. They continue to press forward. Raging Potato just surging into the entire enemy team here, but EPM sitting far back and threatening to go in. And now with the exorcism might be committed, gods. Alliance can wait this one out. And even if all 5 heroes are alive, that Prophet's not really going to be much of one without our ultimates. They may just go back in when it's been used up.
Yeah, the only big threat at that point becomes the jug. For now, it looks like EGM keeping bottom, signaling the Alliance retreat perhaps.
Looks like he may want to shut out this wave.
Yeah, you're worried about the Nature's Prophet keeping in to kind of split push and backdoor some of these racks. Mid and top exposed.
Not a tactic we've seen Mineski go for this game, but definitely something that's possible. Alliance certainly has shown they can do it on the enemy. Is crowd up low to the side. They're going to continue to try and bring down this Bruiser in the front line, but it's too late for the Melee Rex. That as well has fallen. 2 Melee Rex down, arranged in the mid, and possibly another soon to drop in the mid lane, or the bottom lane rather. They move forward, purging Loda, hacking away, but it's very slow work, and Loda does it much quicker. One swing of that mace, dropping the jug rapidly. They'll reset. The wave has joined them. They continue to just pummel the entire enemy squad and their band of heroes with the Keeper of the Lightning, sealing themselves up, dropping Mineski down in these long, prolonged, sustained engagements. Alliance just seem to outlast them thus far.
They've got healing ward. Egypt just keeps stealing these big spells. He's had swap for like 5 minutes. Now he's getting healing ward up his sleeve. This is just getting too much for Mineski to deal with.
They just can't deal with Loda. He's got 4 supports right now, it feels like. Everyone stands behind him. The Beast will see you through. And now he finds Jules a bit out of position. There's the Hex to start the spin. For what little it'll do, will follow on the Loda. Raging Potatoes in deep. Or step back to try to protect him. Glimmer as well. But he's basically on an island here. He needs some help from the squad. Alliance in the middle of the chaos as a PC crashes.
I don't think Mineski actually want to be chasing here, so perhaps it's like, okay, playing this good. Okay, let's kind of regroup.
Yeah, the problem is they just committed exorcism.
And Delon has another wall available. Rage Potato is really getting hurt. Every fight the Monolith on him prevents his chases from happening. And that's kind of annoying because you can't even use his dual set. They're often in a position like where you're being focused down by 4 or 5 heroes. You just want to use that defensive duel, throw yourself up in the air. While that's happening, you're life-stealing with Spirit Siphon, you're dealing out Tonic with Excellent, but I haven't seen him be able to get off the heels in like a single team fight because he's always out of mana. That's a 2.5k mana pool. This Keeper of the Light mana leak is doing wonders in the fight.
That and the Necro Bulk, it really does stack up. And he's always out in front, so it's not hard to cast the spells on him.
Problema na po. You kind of mentioned if that Exorcism goes down, that's kind of just signals Alliance to charge forward, go for that push.
I mean, the last time it went down, just moments ago, they lost to Melee Rex. It goes down again. Alliance probably take the range for free. And at that point, guys, we already thought Mineski were all in. They're going to be extremely all in for the upcoming fights.
It's really do or die. Jug cannot afford to die. He's actually 9 gold for the buyback, so likely he'll tick over that in any second now and actually have a buyback for this fight, which is going to be very important for them. But we just popped a little bit short. And
I mean, you mentioned that they lack damage. At this point, is it too late? Like, where do you see the damage coming from here?
A second Death Prophet ultimate, get a refresher in the mix, but how are you going to have the mana for that? So I don't really see a realistic scenario where Death Prophet can get a second ulti off like in the middle of an Alliance squad. But here we go, things get back underway, we'll hop back into the game.
All moment to breathe for Mineski, but they've got to be very halting, tentative breaths.
Bok is already TP top, he's going to shove things here, get the range track as the grid comes out, but the beauty of this Keeper of the Lightning is you can TP someone back as they did earlier with the moving and then instantly get recalled in. So great tool to deal with the split push, and while the range track won't actually die, nor is it something really worth committing to for Mineski. That's not going to change the state of this game. Just give them a bit of a gold boost more than anything.
Even a single melee is not enough to change the state of the game entirely. The Alliance already have 2 down. So far they have had the buyback against down the stretch. Worth mentioning, Bulldog continues to be the highest hero in terms of net worth this game. As a Beastmaster at 50 minutes into the game, This has been a vintage Bulldog performance on one of his slightly less common airs. Definitely, I think one of the most comfortable, but obviously not as iconic as the FD. Well, these are mother, but he's coming through here. And now the Alliance have grabbed the most recent Aegis. They push again. It seems Mineski have decided they want to try for this push. They're going to grab a Desolator on the MP. And the line is being drawn top here. A clear indication Mineski on a split push, but they're already down 1.5 lanes of racks. Can they really do it?
And split push is also just some cost-effective damage, but how much difference does a Desolator make? It's a bit of minus armor, a bit of physical damage. But that's ultimately what they need, as much physical damage as possible.
Well, Rhoda, they couldn't go on once in the last fight, and now they've got to deal with S4 having two. Wall sitting in the back line. He will get sprouted out. For the time being, the Spirit's like they're doing a lot of work. He gets the sitting back, waiting for gets close to steal, and suddenly rolls back up to full HP. As the heroes from the Keys of Light continue to rein in. They punch S4 up in the air, but that's a hero they gotta bring down. And they rush forward on the potato. Alliance get the right track. They might get more. They can't afford to fly in. He has a buyback, but he doesn't have an exorcism, and this time Alliance might just skip and go straight for the throne. They had this gold exorcism once more. EGM lets it loose. Turning through Mineski building. Banging on the front door. Nobody's home for Mineski. They just can't withstand the onslaught. Lona just stands and fights, and Mineski can't take the punishment. Heroes are falling. Buildings are crumbling. The end times are here for the Filipino squad. Down goes the melee, the rage is on the remains, and a frantic rat game begins. But Alliance know how to deal with that. The Nature's Prophet heads to the top side, but it's far too late to field. Alliance are just going to stick around mid. They can't even easily get a full layer of Rex top. Will Ben Hur be able to turn the tides? He does get the stun off on S4, but S4 jumping away. And now they have Mexicans on the MP. Oh, actually gets the pull-up kill. A pretty big one, but it's Megas Gods. It's all in time for Mineski here.
Yeah, and Megas says it all. You get a rack or two, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Focus. Perhaps the other one EGM kill, but it's too late. He's committed and Bulldog buys back.
And they're working on Aki. They do bring him down as well. That's two down, but another buyback is ready. And they haven't even chosen to spend it yet. Mineski just not getting structures off of these back and forth engagements. The kills are nice, but it's the buildings that win you the game. And so far, Alliance have had the upper hand. This time, no one also having buyback is Lord Alliance just making the right calls and being very patient in a clutch situation. Now they're going to rotate S4. He can be able to kill off Walker. He's not careful. This makes him profit. Does not have buyback. S4 take it in. This could be Mineski. This could be checkmate.
Yeah, Bulldog's trying to go back. Bulldog's like, why do we need to defend? There's an exposed portal almost to Mineski. It's just not happening. Somebody has to go home, but sitting back to get to India. Potato says kill it. It's all on the floor. It's in the way to toss the ball. But is it really enough? The throw is dropping. Quickly it falls. And S4 points to the left. With one does set the stage. Navi versus Alliance showdown. I mean, from Mineski, they're going to hold their heads high. They show what they showed during the group stages. They are not a team to be underestimated. They took a game off of Evil Geniuses. Here they are taking a game off of the Lions. These guys do not mess around. They've had some incredibly close series time and time again. And it's sad to see them knocked out, but man, they played some great guys.
Mineski really took the Alliance to Alliance, they didn't go too greedy this game. They left pretty early to make it items. They constantly fought Mineski. They played Mineski's game, and they beat them at their game.
The Alliance just incredible poise, dealing with the constant split push and pressure, as well as like you know from this team in the past. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. They're going to have a game with